in actual exam in answer sheet we will not write like that. In front of C paragraph we will be writing this. Okay, so I am doing it in wrong way, but you have to write like that because we will be using these numbers. Stay exact same. So you can't write 11. This will be considered as wrong answer. Okay, so hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. So in this video I will be explaining you how to do this list of heading, means matching heading type of questions in IELTS reading. We will be doing it. One request I have, please do practice with me. Okay, so with this video please do practice with me. So I will be sharing you important tips and tricks how to get all correct answers for list of headings. Okay, let's start it. So I will show you the name of reading passage. This is the reading passage name, parenting and responsibility. This was also part of IELTS actual exam. Some questions may differ, and the reading title, actually it was parents involvement in education type of this thing was there. So let's start. You can see the paragraph name they have given A, and up to A to E they have given. Now let's start how to do this list of headings. Of course, you can see first you can read the instructions. Choose the most suitable heading for each section from the list of headings 1 to 11. Write the appropriate numbers. Same thing it is there. NB. There are more than headings than sections, so you will not use all of them. It means there are 5 sections, means 5 paragraphs they have given, and for them 11 options they have given. Okay, so everything will not come, so carefully we have to choose heading for each paragraph. So first we will be reading all the options one by one, so that we can come to know that this is the thing they are going to explain it in the paragraph. So indirectly if you ask me, so these are the heading for each paragraph, the main important thing discussed in a paragraph. The presumptions of policy makers. Okay, so presumptions, predictions, so assumptions done by policy makers. Need for more equitable parenting policies. There is some need for more equitable parenting policies. Okay, need equitable and parenting policies. Okay, fine. The impact of dual employment, the impact of double employment. Okay, comparison of employed, some comparison may be there of employed and non-employed mothers. Okay, so mothers also. The benefits of, the advantages, the merits of balanced responsibility. Okay, the unchanged. So when we are reading all the headings, we are understanding the meaning of these headings. The unchanged role of the female parent, the effect of stress, okay, on female parent, disadvantages of parental equality. So here it was benefits of balanced responsibility, here disadvantages of parental equality. Okay, so the experts view, some researchers view of the male parent's role. Okay, experts means more than one person's views may be there. Commitment of mothers, commitment of mothers to their paid jobs. Okay, commitment of mothers to their paid jobs. Origins of anxiety in working mothers. Okay, origins means reasons of anxiety in working mothers. Okay, let's read first paragraph, and you also do read it with me. I will be showing the passage also, paragraph also, as well as the questions also. Those who want 7+ band scores, definitely they need to read full paragraph within 30-40 seconds. Full paragraph I am talking, but those who are getting 5.5 and they want to improve up to 6 or 6.5, they can read first 2 sentences and last two sentences also. Some paragraphs are too small, then you need to read it full paragraph. Okay, so I am showing you a paragraph, and after reading it I will also be reading here, and you can also pause the screen and read the full paragraph. Okay, there are still significant gaps between women and men in terms of their involvement in family life, the tasks they perform, and the responsibilities they take. Okay, yes, yet at least in developed Western countries, both women men express a desire for greater equality in family life. So, desire greater equality. So, a need for equitable parenting policies, but need, they are saying need is not comparable with desire, so that we can't match it with. So let's read it one more sentence. It is evident that in terms of attitudes and beliefs, the problem cannot be simply thought in terms of women wanting men to share more equally, men to be real. Okay, till here we have read, and let's try to match with any option. Presumptions of policymaker, nothing. Till now here there was nothing like that. Need for, this was also not there. The impact of dual employment, employment they are not talking here. Comparison of employed and non-employed mothers, I think we should read it little bit more. Okay, let's read it little bit more, then we will come to know. The challenge now is to develop policies and practices used on presumption, okay, of shared responsibility between man and woman, and a presumption that there are potential benefits for man and woman as well as for families and community. Presumptions they are talking it here, uh, presumptions of policymakers. But where is policy to develop policies? The challenge now is to develop policies and practices based on presumption between men and women, for men as well as communities. There is greater gender equality in the responsibilities and pleasures of family life. These are becoming key concerns of researchers, policymakers, community workers. But only policymaker is not there, there are many people are there. So on the basis of word matching, we can't say that it will be matching. So now we have read full paragraph. So here I am getting some clue. The challenge now to develop policies based on presumption. Uh, there is a greater gender equality in the responsibilities and pleasure of family life. There are becoming key concerns. Okay. Now we have gone through full paragraph. Now we will try to match anyone. Presumptions of policy maker, only this thing they are not talking here in a paragraph. Okay. Need, this is also not only. The impact of dual employment, comparison of, this is also not given. The benefits of balanced responsibility, this is also not there. Balance, benefits of balanced no, they are not. Gender equality in the, there is a greater gender equality in the responsibilities and pleasures of family life. Uh, Balanced responsibility, only benefits they are not talking, I don't think so. Let's read another one also. The unchanged role of female parent, unchanged. There is a gender equality, pleasure, they are becoming key concern. Greater equality, it is evident, problem cannot be simply. So here, for that I will mark this one first. This where I was reading it. uh, this or this. Effect of stress, no stress was there. Disadvantages of parent equality was not the experts view, is also not there. Commitment of mother to their paid job, they are also not talking. Origins of anxiety. So what we have left, this I am thinking, this also, and the need is not there, so I can't just, and first also. So I will mark here, a here, then I will change it if anything is more matching with these things. Okay, so some confusions always, most probably when we are doing reading first paragraph, then some confusion is also there. Sometimes we can easily get it, when after reading first or two sentences. Now let's read B number paragraph. Despite the significant increase in the number of women with dependent children who are in the paid workforce, Australian research studies over the 15 years are consistent in showing that division of labor for family work are very rigid. In terms of time, women perform approximately 90% of childcare tasks and 70% of all family workers work. Only 14% of fathers are highly participating in terms of time spent on family work. These two persons in a recent study also found that women continue to perform a constant and major proportion of household work labor, 85% to 95 across all family types. First marriage, divorced, step family, never, regardless of whether they are employed or non-employed in paid work. Yes, now something is matching with these, the last line. Here they are talking about paid workforce. See this. They are talking about number of women who with dependent children who are in the paid. So paid here also last also they are talking about paid workforce. So what we can match it, presumption of policymaker, it is not there. Need for more equitable policies, this is also not the impact of dual employment. Paid workforce in terms of time, okay, proportion. So here a woman constant major proportion of, okay, let's read it. Impact of dual employment, comparison of employed and non-employed mothers. No, actually exact they are not doing any comparison of employed and not employed mothers, so we will cut it. Benefits of balanced responsibility, nothing like it. The unchanged role of the female parent. So of course they are talking about role, what mother is doing and what father. So some data they have given. The effect of stress on the female parent. No, nothing they have not given like that. Disadvantages of parental equality, experts view. Many experts view is, so Australian research studies. It doesn't mean that they are talking about experts view. Nothing is there. What will come now? A commitment of mothers to their paid jobs. Paid job, it is given despite the significant increase in the number of women with dependent children who are in the workforce. Okay, labor. So what will come? Origins of anxiety in working mother. This is also not there. I think despite the significant increase in the number of women who are in paid workforce, now they are talking about family life. They are talking about in some terms of time women perform. Some data they have given. See this. I was thinking it is easy, but some confusion is there. I think they are talking about presumption. No, this is also not there. Benefits, unchanged, stress. So all think they are not commitment of mothers to their paid jobs. Especially this thing they are not talking. I think they are talking about, because both the data they have given, they are talking about employment kind of thing here. Impact of dual employment, we can select it for B number. Okay, others are not matching it properly. I'm just telling you. Now C paragraph. Now we can start reading C paragraph. Divisions of labor for family work are particularly problematic in families in which both parents are employed outside the home. Dual worker families. So dual worker families. Okay, employed mothers adjust their jobs and personal lives to accommodate family commitments. Now they have started talking about employed mothers adjust their jobs, personal lives to accommodate family commitments more than employed fathers do. Mothers are less likely to work overtime, okay, and are more likely to take time off to work to attend children needs. This person, mothers spend less time on personal leisure activities than their partners, a factor that often leads to resentment. See this. They are talking how working women are spending time on their jobs as well as for their children need, and due to that they are talking about mothers overtime and all, because of this what happened with her, that no time for personal activities and all. So let's read it all of on the female parent. Effect of stress. Mothers are actually exact stress they are not talking here, I don't think so. Disadvantages of parental equality, experts view nothing is their commitment of mothers to their no. Origins of anxiety in working mothers, yes, origins of anxiety, I think we can match it with that. With working mothers they are talking how they do it. So with C, because now we can match it, this C number paragraph. Okay, so actually C is done. Now let's read. Now stress word I can read it here. In D paragraph what they are talking, parental role is central to the stress related anxiety reported by employed mothers, and a major contributor to such stress is their taking a greater role in child care. Okay. Edger and Glazer found that close to, now here I can see many experts. Okay, this person is also there, this person is also there. Found close to 90% of both husband and wives agreed that men should share equally in child care. Yet 55% of husbands and wives claim that men actually did this. These claims are despite the finding claims, it means their personal point of views. Okay, so I can see another person is also there. So three view experts, this person, these two persons, and these, it means they are experts. So experts view of the male's parental role, we can parent, yes of course parental roles they are talking. Experts view of the male parents parental role we will be writing in front of 9 number, means D paragraph will be 9 number. Okay, so experts, due to experts view and parents role, of course they are talking about same thing, male and female. Yes, they are talking about man also here. Okay, so that's why we have selected experts view. So and here fathers, so almost I think they are talking more about man or father here in this paragraph. Now let's read next paragraph, that is E number. Family therapists and social work researchers are increasingly defining family problems. So this is definition, not views. In terms of a lack of involvement and support from fathers, and are concerned with difficulties involved in having fathers take responsibility for the solution of family and child behavior problem. Okay, yet a father accepting responsibility for behavior problem is linked with positive outcome. Positive outcome actually benefits, indirectly benefits is there, but let's read full paragraph. This is the next paragraph, next same paragraph. Research studies and strong support to the argument that there are benefits for families considering a change to the fairer or more equitable division of pleasures and pains of family life. Greater equality in the performance of family work is associated with lower levels of family stress and higher esteem, better health. There is also higher marital satisfaction for fathers, especially when they take more responsibility for their needs. Okay, so here in the above paragraph they were talking about with positive outcomes, means when father also taking participation in childcare, then definitely benefit will be there. So presumption is not there, need impact of dual comparison of benefits, I think this they are talking for E paragraph. Okay, so that is wrong. So for E paragraph this is number 5th. So F paragraph is not there actually. Earlier I think this was given, but this is all relating with that. Okay, so E paragraph we have selected. Now let's read A paragraph again, because I was confused in A paragraph. B, C, D, yes, everything we have got. Only A paragraph we need to read it again, because I have doubt. So there are, I will read two sentences first. There are still significant gaps between women and men in terms of their involvement in family life, the task they perform, and the responsibility they take. Yet, at least in developed Western countries, both women and men express a desire for great equality in family life. Okay. Till here, they are saying that women significant gaps between women and men in terms of involvement in family life. Okay, so I think this is not there. Need is also not there. Mm, unchanged role of female parent we can see, because I know unchanged thing they have not talked about. They are just saying there are still significant gaps between women and men in terms of their involvement in family life, the task they perform, and the responsibility they take. So here unchanged role of female parent will come. Initially I was confused with presumption, because there were two options I have selected, because exact this is not talking in this paragraph. I have read it twice. Okay, that's why with a paragraph it is 6 number option. Okay,